Okay, that was really bright. So I have decided that I'm in my combat my perfectionism era. Everything's an era, right? So I'm in that era where I'm just trying to do things as they come, as I am. It's everything's just take it as is. It might pain me a little bit. I don't know if I'll ever get over that part, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it scared, do it mad, do it ugly, do it unprepared. Just get it done, man. If you have the inkling, if you've got the hot feeling in your head to do it, then just do it. So, because I'm sick of myself. You ever get sick of yourself? And I can tell that, well, okay, so I am at my core kind of a perfectionist. And I've shed a lot of that because it was just exhausting. And I kind of bottomed out into like, this just isn't sustainable. I can't do this. I'm falling apart at nothing because it's not right. Working in food service, as I did for over a decade, will definitely pull you out of that, because there's never a perfect night. There's never a perfect shift. There's always something going wrong. Something's on fire. Somebody's mad. And, you know, you just gotta finish the job. There was one time when I was working at a cafe. I think it was actually my first barista job. So it was like this really little swanky, cute cafe in Rittenhouse Square, or around Rittenhouse. And we used to make Jewish apple cake, and it was really popular. So it'd only be like a certain amount of slices, and then, you know, we'd have to tell the kitchen to bake some more. No, because we weren't at the main location with a commissary kitchen. So, like, what we had was what we had. Unless somebody wanted to drive all the way to South Philly to go get another cake, which just wasn't going to happen. And there was one day where we were particularly slammed. It was me and my coworker, and that was it. And just, no matter how many times you looked at the clock to be like, when does lunch end? It seemed to always be 1:13. I swear I checked like 7 different times after making 24 lattes and slinging food all through the fucking building. It was still 1:13. And I guess that you would consider it a meltdown. I was like, I almost had a meltdown. No, I did, because, you know, you're making drinks. You know, my coworker's on the cash register taking orders. I'm making the orders, and, you know, food running, kind of. So I grabbed the last slice of apple cake for a customer. We had it like on display and like a really nice pretty plate up at front. So like, I take it, put it on a smaller plate, and I take the other plate down and I throw it next to the sink in the back, like behind me, to wash it when we're not drowning. And there's all these people in front of me. Like, the place is packed out. There's just barely even any room to like move while people are like waiting for the drinks or waiting for the food, whatever they're waiting for. They're just hovering all over us. I'm directly in front of the espresso machine looking at like 5 people. So I'm looking around for the guy that ordered the Jewish apple cake. I give him, you know, your slice. I'm like, here's a slice, sir. Go back to making all of these fucking drinks. And it is loud, mind you. You know, there's music playing, then there's just all these people. Like, it's not quiet either. So this guy grabs his cake. I guess he puts it down with his, you know, other people that he's with. And he just, like, weaves and pushes his way back through the crowd of people and is screaming at me. Hey! Not politely at all. I am busy. And, like, he's, like, checked off of my mind as, like, being taken care of. So I'm just like, you know, Took me a while to even process that somebody was yelling at me. I finally look up. It's somebody I've already serviced. So I'm just like, yes, expecting him to be like, yo, where are the forks or something, or I can just direct him somewhere else. I want the crumbs. What? I want the crumbs. Oh, huh? And he points to the back corner of our, setup, to the fucking plate that the cake was on. And he's like, I want the crumbs. And that was the day I almost beat the shit out of a grown-ass man. Because what kind of lack of situational awareness. Motherfucker, go get the goddamn crumbs yourself. I'd feel less disrespected if you just walked your dumb ass back into my bar and grabbed it yourself. You clearly see that everything is everything right now, and you want some fucking crumbs? Get out of my goddamn face. So, there's never a good day in food service or customer service. I've been pulled out of being a perfectionist after dealing with maniacs like that. I should just make stories about my time in food service, because people and Philadelphians they'll send you through it. I had a completely different point. I don't know why I got triggered from this story that happened like a long ass time ago. It's been a number of years, maybe 5, no, 6, 7 years. I need to let it go, but I will always hate that guy from the bottom of my heart. Now I need to go to work.